Hi guys, Delta Dart here with another episode of New Player's Guide to Star Citizen. In this episode, I cover mid-level ship packages ranging in price from $65 to $105. These ships are good for those that want a bit better ship than what you can get in the budget packages covered in my previous video, but can't spend as much as it would take to get more of a premium package. Remember though, that you'll only need one of the ships covered in my budget starter ships video. Anything more than that is just getting you something different to start with on the launch of the game and providing more support to CIG for its development. All ships will be available in-game without the need for paying for them with real money now. This is the price point where ship roles tend to be a bit better defined. These ships cover roles including bounty hunting, exploration, racing, minimal cargo hauling, touring, and combat. The cheapest of this group of ships, coming in at $65, and the first ship I'm going to cover, is billed as a touring ship, the Origin 300i. It's a beautiful and sleek ship with a sporty and luxurious interior. RSI's description of the 300i is, if you're going to travel the stars, why not do it in style? The 300i is Origin Jumpworks' premier luxury spacecraft. It is a sleek, silver killer that sends as much of a message with its silhouette as it does with its weaponry. The 300i doesn't offer much in the way of cargo, as it only carries 4 units of cargo, while the Mustangs can carry 10 and the Auroras can carry 13. Since we're on the topic of specs, the 300i is more heavily armed than the budget Mustangs and all of the Auroras except for the LM. It carries 2 size 2 OmniSky 6 lasers, which hit harder than the other lasers of its class, at the cost of rate of fire and energy and heat consumption. What that means is that you have to have a solid aim to do well with the OmniSkies. If your aim isn't up to the task of successfully firing the OmniSkies, you can swap them out for other size 2 weapons that fire faster, such as the Badger Laser Repeater. Additionally, there is a size 3 gimbal mount on the nose where you can mount an additional size 2 weapon. If you prefer fixed weapons, you can put a size 3 fixed on the nose instead of the gimbaled size 2. To add a bit of extra firepower in sticky situations, you can also add a missile rack capable of carrying 2 size 2 missiles on each wing. The 300i is also a very flexible platform that's able to be outfitted for straight-up combat by adding better shields and weapons, or outfitted for exploration by fitting a jump drive and a sensor package. What this means for you is that if you want a stylish ship that's a jack of all trades and performs reasonably well in combat, the 300i is a ship worth considering. The next ship on the list, coming in at $70, is the Mustang Gamma. The Mustang Gamma is a sleek but minimalist ship with one goal in mind: racing. RSI has this to say about it. Consolidated Outland's design and engineering teams have managed to tweak and refine the Mustang into an admirable racer. The end result, the Mustang Gamma, has smooth acceleration and power on demand thanks to an innovative package featuring 3 powerful Magma Jet engines for maximum thrust. The Gamma is lighter than the Alpha and Beta variants and has 3 engines which allow it to go faster than the other Mustang variants except for the Omega, which is similar in most respects to the Gamma. It is limited in its weapon mounts though. While the Alpha and Beta variants can equip weapons on the wings and on the nose turret, the Gamma is limited to 2 size 1 fixed guns mounted on the wings. Surprisingly enough, the Gamma does have a 10 cargo unit capacity, which is on par with the other Mustang variants. As a 2.0, the Mustang Gamma and its sister ship, the Mustang Omega, are dominating the racing leaderboards, particularly on Old Vanderval, where speed is key. This is due to the inclusion of Afterburner, which uses boost fuel to increase your ship's magic speed. With the Origin racing ships, the M50 and the 350R tend to run out of boost fuel within the first half of a lap or so. The Mustangs can keep their boost going through the entire race without letting off or worry about running out. This allows the Mustangs to maintain higher speeds for longer periods of time than the Origin ships, allowing them to turn in faster lap times if the pilot can handle that extra speed. Don't count the Gamma out for combat though. With its high speeds and nimble handling characteristics, you can also use it as an interceptor. I would, however, recommend that you're accurate with your aiming, as it will take quite a few hits to take down your target with its 2 M3As. As a side note, racing is a very good way of earning the game's rental currency. Once you can handle the Gamma on Old Vanderval, you can earn an average of about 4,000 REC per hour and up to about 6,400 per hour if you can win every race. If you want a racing ship or an interceptor on a budget, take a look at the Mustang Gamma. The third ship on our list, and coming in at $75, is the Aegis Dynamics Avenger. Though the website doesn't say it in the package's title, the Avenger included in this package is the Stalker variant. This is one of the most versatile ships on this list. RSI says, hunt your prey in the darkest corners of the galaxy with the Aegis Dynamics Avenger, a rough and tumble attack fighter with a reputation for settling scores. If you're interested in life on the edge, the Avenger is the ship for you. The Avenger Stalker is designed as an interdiction and bounty hunting ship that is favored by security forces, police, and bounty hunters. It's fast, nimble, has solid firepower that includes non-lethal weapon options, has a number of prisoner cells, and can still haul 4 units of cargo in its stock configuration. Change out the prisoner-toting Stalker module for the Titan module, and you'll be able to haul even more cargo. Though RSI doesn't have the cargo stats for the Titan module listed, judging by the size of the Avenger's cargo hold, it should be in the ballpark of 15 to 20 cargo units. If those don't interest you, there's also a Warlock module available that turns the cargo area into an EMP for disabling ships. The Avenger's primary weapon is the Tiger Strike Gimbaled Size 3 Ballistic Gatling Gun, which is a hard-hitting, rapid-firing ballistic weapon capable of ripping its target to shreds in short order. You can also mount either Size 1 gimbaled or Size 2 fixed guns on the wings and 2 missile pylons containing 2 Size 1 missiles each. It comes equipped with a Tiger Strike, 2 Sucker Punch distortion cannons for non-lethal use, and the 2 missile pylons. If you want a well-rounded ship that's versatile and good in combat, take a look at the Avenger. Our next ship is a variant of the 300i that's designed for exploration. Coming in at $75 like the Avenger, we have the 315P. Here's what RSI has to say about the 315. Exploration is man's highest calling. Prepare to chart distant horizons with man's most sophisticated piece of technology, the Origin 315P. Featuring a more robust power plant and a custom scanning package exclusively designed by Chimera Communications. The 315P adds a tractor beam to the nose and enhanced sensors to allow for exploration. Beyond that, there's not really anything different from the 300i. It flies and fights the same as the 300i. If you want to explore the stars, take a look at the 315P. If you can't tell already, the Origin 300 series dominates this price range by number of entries. We're continuing that with the next ship, the 325A, which comes in at $80. The 325A is the fighter variant of the 300 series. RSI says, just because it's a rough galaxy doesn't mean you need to sacrifice your comfort. The 325A can come out on top in any dogfight. The 325A features an advanced weapons payload as well as a custom targeting system designed specifically for the 325A by Wilzop. Out of the box, the 325A comes with 2 Size 2 OmniSky 6s, a gimbaled Size 1 Sledge 2, and 2 missile pylons, each containing 2 Size 2 Stalker missiles. Additionally, the Wilzop targeting computer allows the 325A to lock on more than 2 missiles at once. In fact, it can lock on all 4 missiles at once. All that firepower makes the 325A a formidable foe in any fight. Couple that with its cargo capability, sleek looks, and luxury sport amenities, and you have a ship that any pilot should be proud to own. The 325A isn't without its downsides though. Its heavy weight and its lackluster thrusters make it a bit drifty and heavy feeling. On top of that, the cargo is a bit limited with 4 cargo units. If you're looking for a solid fighter that has some flexibility, take a look at the 325. The final and most expensive ship of this bunch, coming in at $105, is the Aegis Gladius. The Gladius is the cheapest ship package at the moment that only has the purpose of dogfighting and nothing else. RSI says, the Gladius is an older design which has been updated over the years to keep up with modern technology. In military circles, the Gladius is beloved for its performance and its simplicity. A fast, light fighter with a laser focus on dogfighting, the Gladius is an ideal interceptor or escort ship. The Gladius is fast, agile, and reasonably well armed. Out of the box, it has a gimbaled Size 2 Scorpion Gatling gun, 2 gimbaled Size 2 Bulldog laser repeaters, 2 Tempest 2 radar-guided missiles, and 4 Ignite 2 heat-seeking missiles. It's also a bit on the weak side and can't take too many hits. Though it's a bit undergunned and lightly armored compared to more expensive fighters like the Hornets, it's maneuverable enough that you can keep out of the enemy's line of fire while keeping your guns on target long enough to make the most of your firepower. If combat is your thing and you like highly maneuverable ships, the Gladius just may be the ship for you. In conclusion, when choosing a ship from this group, it's important to have an idea of where you want to go with the game, because there really is no clear best ship in this group. If you aren't sure what you want to do in the verse, the Avenger would be your best bet due to its flexibility and combat prowess. As one final reminder, all of these ships will be available in-game for credits when the game launches, and all that is needed to play now is one of the $45 packages covered in my previous video. Don't forget, if you guys like this video, give it the old thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks for watching.